Success Story 2023 during the occasion of World Enterprises Week 2023. The main aim of this Enterprises Week is to promote entrepreneurship in the world. It plays a critical role in encouraging the next generation of enterprises and entrepreneurs to consider their own business. In connection to this occasion, IIC of Raipur has identified entrepreneurs from faculty and students. To encourage them and to foster their achievement, a book release is planned entitled My Success Story 2023, Young Entrepreneurs of Raipur. On this auspicious occasion, I take privilege to invite Dr. Y. Padmanabha Reddy Garu, Principal of Raipur, to come over the dais. Now, I would like to invite today's guest of honor, Dr. M.S. Shivakiran Garu, CEO of Atal Incubation Center, Sri Krishna Devaraya University. Now, I would like to invite Dr. K. Nagabhushan Raju Garu, today's chief guest, founder and professor at Atal Incubation Center, Sri Krishna Devaraya University, to come over the dais. So, the authors of My Success Story 2023 are from faculty and also from students. During this occasion, all the authors will be appreciated with appreciation letter and book. So, now I would like to invite Dr. Shivakiran Garu to address the gathering and give his valuable message to all the students.
Good morning and namaste. So congratulations for this event. I came to know that this event is marking this release of a book. I'm very happy to be part of this event, and this is culminating on this Saturday, which is a conclusion of World Entrepreneurs Day, but we are spreading it as a World Entrepreneurs Week. So as you are celebrating here, we are also celebrating at Atal Incubation Center 3 events which are related to innovation and entrepreneurship. I basically come from a background of research and innovation where my entire journey is into developing research products, especially in life sciences. So that's where I'm certainly closely related to you. I develop vaccines, I develop diagnostic molecules, but beyond that, I also help startups, especially the students from rural towns like Anantapur or surrounding rural regions, to realize their dreams. Many of you will be thinking, we have a lot of talent, we have so many ideas, how we can convert these ideas into successful startups. Couple of days back, the entire world celebrated Chandrayaan-3, the successful landing of Chandrayaan-3, right? Yes, exactly. And more than that, two observations I will bring here. Yesterday, the former minister Shashi Tharoor made a comment. Most of the IITs are going to America, and the students from local colleges are going to the ISRO. Because it is on record that the 7 of the chairmen of ISRO are from a single college near Kollam, Kerala. So that college is not even listed in the top 100. And all the 7 chairmen are from that college. So you can imagine the potential that the talent from small towns can do. We can land anything on moon from small towns. So that is where we come from. And our incubation center is also working towards that. Today we have 30 plus colleges taking our services to realize the dreams of students like you, right? And second comment was, today morning the Prime Minister had visited ISRO campus in Bangalore. immediately after BRICS meeting yesterday evening, he flew back. He didn't go to Delhi, he didn't go to his office, he directly landed in Bangalore, addressed the gathering of scientists at morning 7:30, and he was mentioning that India will not stop here. There are more programs are coming, and it is not that big budgets, fancy equipment, English language that will help us to take to the next levels. It is your passion, right? Your commitments towards society and your commitment to your dreams. So that's what I have seen in my incubator. You are all most welcome to come and visit our incubator. And in fact, your college is also very closely associated with us. So don't miss this opportunity. It is just 5 minutes from your college. The world-class incubator. Today our incubator is serving different states. We are working in Maharashtra, we are working in Telangana, we are working in Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. So, and we are the top incubators in the country which are supporting students, especially from rural sector. I know most of you, some or other way, are connected to agriculture, rural, right? Nobody has come from New Delhi here or Hyderabad, Bangalore. Everybody has come from small towns here. So you're all having aspirations, but you don't know how to channelize this aspiration and convert your ideas into successful businesses, isn't it? Today, morning Prime Minister was saying, in 2016, there are only 4 startups which are into space sector. Today, as on today, there are 155 startups having startups ideas in space sector, and there is one startup already successfully launched spacecraft from India. That startup is from Vizag. Okay, they are not from many big institutes, they are from Vizag. So that is the potential that youth has, and all of you are having a wonderful education in the pharmacy and life science sector. There is a tremendous opportunities, $1 trillion business available in this sector. So tap the resources. We are one of the resources, and my director is also here, Professor Raju. I am here as a CEO. Atal Incubation Center's doors are always open for any of you, or all of you, to tap the potential of your inner dreams and make it successful startups, right? So with that note, I will end with a thank you note to your management, to Dr. Jyoti for inviting me here. Jai Hind.
Thank you for your valuable message. Now I would like to invite Professor K. Nagabhushan Raju Garu, founder of Atal Incubation Center, SK University, for the valuable message.
Good morning, everyone. So, Professor Padmanabh Reddy Garu, Principal of the College, Dr. Shivakiran, CEO of Atal Incubation Center at SK University, and Dr. Jyoti Garu, and all other learned faculty of this college, student innovators and other students. Congratulations to you all for having started your innovative life already, innovative career already. The moment you are there in this group, in this audience, that means that you have already started your innovative process of doing something different than what other students have been doing. And that's exactly what the innovators have to do. There are so many students in your college, but how many of them are really thinking differently? And how you can be different from others? How you can stand out from others? It all happens the way you think. It all happens the way you do what you think. And that's what matters. And that is as Dr. Shivakiran was just now saying, that's what distinguishes from an innovator to an ordinary student. And for this, there is no limit. You can't always credit the IITs or IIMs or top institutes in the country for innovations. They happen, the frugal innovations always happen from Tier 3 and Tier 4, Tier 3 cities. And that's exactly why we are here. at Atal Incubation Center, Sri Krishnadevaraya University. According to Niti Ayog's report released last month, Sri Krishnadevaraya University Atal Incubation Center is in the top 10 Atal Incubation Centers in the country, serving the students and faculty community. We may not have a path-breaking innovators with us. We may not have a unicorn potential startups with us. But what we have is we have a large student base with us who are churning their ideas to become a potential startups. That's exactly what is required for our country, even if we understand from the words of our Prime Minister. We have to build the bottom of the pyramid. And building the bottom of the pyramid lies with all the students like you. And more than anything else, the onus is more on the life sciences students, particularly from the pharma sector. Because you are the lifeline for the people. And you are there to create, and you do not know, I should not say that the importance of the generic drugs and the branded drugs. You all must be knowing what is the value of the patent. You all know what is the value of an innovation. You need not be an inventor, but all that is required is an innovation. Invention may take years together, years of research, but innovation happens in a fraction of a second. And that can happen only when we are in the process of thinking. We call it as a critical thinking or design thinking. I'm really glad that your college is way ahead in organizing such kind of activities. Thanks to the efforts of the faculty, because faculty are the very, very important interface between the students and the startups or innovations that has to happen in colleges. In most of the colleges we have seen, faculty are the stumbling block, because even if a student comes with a novice idea of experimenting differently, faculty are the first people to discourage them. So that's the reason wherever we go, as Dr. Shivkiran was telling, we have been partnering with more than 30 educational institutions. There are universities in that, state universities, private universities, engineering colleges, degree colleges. We're also partnering with polytechnics and high schools. Our idea is we have so far reached more than 40,000 students in the last 5 years. And that is the biggest ever bottom of the pyramid built by any incubation center in the country. And that's where our unique selling point. So, igniting the minds of the students, bringing out the awareness, sensitizing the students towards innovation and entrepreneurship, that is the need of the hour. Now in future and all, with the kind of artificial intelligence that is coming into the market, you can't think of having more jobs. You can't think of big unicorn to employ thousands of people. We need more startups. Even now, on today, if you know, the more packages, what we normally call it as salaries, more salaries are paid by the startups than the multinational companies. So the trend has already started. People who are already working in multinational companies, if you want a good work, if you want to have a good salary, good package, good working, people are coming to startups. So every one of you can become that startup. The kind of innovation index country has progressed over the last 6 to 7 years. If you see, it is tremendous. There is a very steep hike, exponential hike if you see the number of startups that are coming up in India. So all that is required is the mindset. If you see the Palo Alto campus of Stanford University in California, out of 2,500 acres of the campus, 500-acre campus is managed by the startups who are alumni of the university. And no university can say no, cannot say, no university can say or can say excuse, saying that I cannot become a Stanford University. It all depends on the students of that college, students of the university. If the students' minds are really innovative thinking, it is not the Stanford University that can have 1/5 of its campus. Every campus can have a incubation center on its premises, serving to its own student community. As the students grow, as the startups grow in your campus, you will be serving more, you will be building up a chain of students who will be becoming the startups in your own college. And ultimately, imagine a situation, an outgoing student is employing tens of students of their own college in their own premises. And that is something what India needs. So if one Kia industry is there with 13,000 crores of investment, employing 13,000 students, 13,000 employees, if the same 13,000 startups are there of 1 crore investment, they can employ 13 lakhs of employees. That is the potential. It is not one big industry that is expected for. It is how many small industries, small enterprises we can basically groom. The real challenge is there on the higher education institutions. Every higher education institution can be a potential nurturing place for the startups. All it depends is the mindset of the students. Ultimately, mindset matters most. And I really appreciate that your college has started we call it as you have developed your own stories. And I take this opportunity to dwell or to request all of you, each one of you start practicing a story by your own story. Make your own story every day, a 1-minute story or a 2-minute story. Take your own theme, because that is what is required. The moment you start telling your own stories, you will be thinking without your knowledge, you will be thinking differently, because the process of telling a story enables your mind, which we normally call it as a software, to retrieve the knowledge that you have acquired so far, which is stored in your brain, which is the hardware. So all it is required is the storytelling habit, or a book reading habit, or a book writing habit, anything, is the wonderful software of making you think, analyze, and interpret, and then present. So the need of the hour nowadays is for all prospective innovators. The very rudimentary approach is every one of you start practicing a 1-minute storytelling habit. Is it impossible or possible? Is it impossible to create a 1-minute story every day? How many of you are willing here? No takers. Is my question clear? Prati okkaru kathalu cheppagalagali. 1 minute or 2 minutes. Storytelling. Right? We are not asking you to come to the moon. Right? Okay, 1 minute or 2 minute story. I'll give you a small example. Understand your own spiritual story, whether it is Mahabharata, Ramayana, Quran, Bible, anything, any story, or any Panchatantra stories, moral stories. Understand them and try to frame your own sentences. Try to frame your own sentences for 1 or 2 minutes, sufficient. If you do this for 30 days or 60 days, if you build an episode of 30 or 60 stories, I will come again to your college and you will see the transformation in yourself. Because this is what we call it as an integration or aggregation of all the skills within you. in bringing out that presentation skills. Ultimately, every one of us should be prepared, whether we are going to be an employee or an employer. You have to present your case to others. Whether you go for an interview or you take an interview, you have to present your case to others. And this storytelling habit will be a boon for all of you if you start practicing. Right? Now, once again, how many of you will come with me? How many of you will practice the storytelling? Kondaru ila unnaru. Rice full. When I say something, I really mean it. Arthamainda? So I will be taking you all contacts, right? So the task from all of us is every day, don't do 2. Please, don't do 2 stories in a day. Only 1 story in a day. Right? So we will meet again after 60 days with 60 stories episodes. Right? Now tell me how many of you are prepared? Yes, don't worry. This is a very, very, very small ice-breaking session to be an entrepreneur. Right? Very small example, very small case study, very small, I don't call it a test. Right? Very small assessment. Like, how many of you are really ready to take the challenge, not the risk? I don't call it as a risk. And do you think that telling a story every day is a challenge? Is it really a challenge? Then what makes you to hesitate to give me a word to tell a story? Practice a story every day. And how many stories you are, unnecessary stories? Pushpa story, there are so many things. You are all there to promote all of them. Wherever I go, I keep telling, there are only 2 kinds of people in the world. People who have goals and people who do not have goals. Poor people, both of them will be working hard, very, very hard. The people who have goals will be working to realize their goals. People who do not have goals like all of us will be working more than them to realize their goals. Arthamainda? Sachin Tendulkar cricket match ఎన్నిసార్లు చూస్తాం. That fellow is getting the credit. Mahesh Babu movie ఎన్నిసార్లు చేస్తున్నాం. Right? Allu Arjun dances ఎన్ని songs చేస్తున్నామో, ఎన్ని college days లో చేస్తున్నాం. Who is the beneficiary? That fellow is the beneficiary. You are all the brand ambassador to him. And they have the goal. You are working, that fellow is working only 60 days to make a movie. Then rest all he is relaxing. And we are working rest of our life in making that fellow to realize his goal. Yes or no? So let us have our own story. Make our own story. Write our own story. Practice our own story. Right? Then you will realize in the path that you will also have a goal. Don't ever try to fix a goal first. Do some exercises like this. Read some stories. Listen to some good people. There are wonderful TED Talks. Are you all aware of TED Talks? There are wonderful TED Talks on YouTube. There are more wonderful song and dance sequences also in YouTube, which we are normally tempted to view them. But having all these years, 22 years, you have done it. Enough is enough. Right? Now it is time for you to think yourself. There is Swami Vivekananda says, every once in a while, keep talking to yourself. Every once in a while, keep talking to yourself. Otherwise, you will be missing a beautiful person in this world. Swami Vivekananda ఏం చెప్తాడంటే, అప్పుడప్పుడు నీతో మాట్లాడుతూ ఉండు, నీ స్టోరీ నువ్వు చెప్పుకుంటూ ఉండు, నీ స్కిల్స్ నువ్వు రియలైజ్ చేస్తూ ఉండు. అదర్వైజ్ ప్రపంచంలో ఒక గొప్ప వ్యక్తితో మాట్లాడేది మర్చిపోతావు, కోల్పోతావు అంటాడు ఆయన. So there is no better person in the world than you. That is what we have to understand. Anyway, so I really congratulate the management, college management, the principal sir and particularly Dr. Jyoti madam. And she has been after me for doing this kind of a programs. Only the thing is, we have been busy with our own things. I'm really glad that your management has involved me in talking to you all nice people today morning. I'm sure that you will all, even though you have not promised me, I will come again after 60 days. And I'm sure 60 people at least in this group will have made 60 episodes. And you will all, I will be sparing a full day to listen to all the 60 episodes of 60 people's stories on that day. Thank you very much.
Thanks for inspiring the students about startups and innovations, sir. Definitely we will conduct a program after 60 days, sir. That day our students definitely will come. Sure, right? Okay, thank you. Now, I would like to invite all the dignitaries on the dais to involve in the book release, sir. Usma and Sharvani, please join us. I would like to invite the entrepreneurs, young entrepreneurs of our RIPER, Dr. Nawaz Muhammad, Associate Professor, RIPER, and sir's business is Nawaz Traders, groundnut business, who is balancing the profession and also his own business. Now, I request the dignitaries to present the appreciation letter to the entrepreneurs of RIPER.
What is about this story?
Yes, sir, sure.
Yeah, this business is started by my grandfather. What we used to do is we collect the groundnuts from local farmers, we process it and we export it. Likewise, we also collect tamarind from local farmers. We also have tamarind plantations where we process this, we separate seed and pulp, then we process the pulp and we store it in a cold storage. Whenever the prices are high, we used to sell them. That's what my business is. Thank you.
Now, I would like to invite Mrs. S. Triveni, Assistant Professor. Miss M.V. Krishna Sharvani, 6th Form D, student of RIPER.
Good morning, everyone. I am Krishna Sharwani from final year Form D. Now I am pursuing my internship in RDT Hospital, Batalpalli. Coming to my story, నేను ఒక మండలా ఆర్టిస్ట్ని. అంటే నాట్ ఓన్లీ కన్ఫైన్ టు మండలా, ఐ డూ డిఫరెంట్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ ఆర్ట్స్. లైక్ మండలా ఆర్ట్ చేస్తాను, పెన్సిల్ స్కెచ్, పెన్ స్కెచ్, పేపర్ కటింగ్ ఆర్ట్ వర్క్స్, పేపర్ కటింగ్ పోర్ట్రైట్స్, ఐ డూ పోర్ట్రైట్స్ ఆల్సో. సో ఇదంతా నాకు ఎవరు నేర్పలేదు, నా ఓన్గా నేను చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి నాకు ఇంట్రెస్ట్ ఉండి నేను నేర్చుకున్నాను. అండ్ దిస్ లాక్డౌన్ టైం నాకు ఒక ఇంట్లో ఖాళీగా ఉండడం ఎందుకు, మనకున్న టాలెంట్ని ఇంకొంచెం ఎంకరేజ్ చేసుకుందాం, ఇంకొంచెం ఇంప్రూవ్ చేసుకుందాం అని చెప్పేసి ఐ స్టార్టెడ్ ప్రాక్టీసింగ్ ఆన్ రఫ్ పేపర్స్ అండ్ ఆల్. ఆ టైంలో నాకు అర్థమైంది ఏమంటే నాకున్న అన్ని ఆర్ట్స్లోకి నేను మండలా చాలా బెస్ట్గా చేయగలను అని చెప్పి అర్థమైంది. Within a few days of practice, I became a pro at mandala. So I created my own art Instagram art page, Artistic Empire అని ఇన్స్టాగ్రామ్లో ఒక పేజ్ క్రియేట్ చేసుకొని నా ఆర్ట్స్ నేను అక్కడ పోస్ట్ చేశాను. ఐఎమ్ యాక్చువల్లీ వెరీ యాక్టివ్ ఆన్ సోషల్ మీడియా ప్లాట్ఫామ్స్. సో అట్లా నేను ప్రమోట్ చేసుకున్నప్పుడు నా ఫ్రెండ్స్ నాకు సపోర్ట్ చేసి వాళ్ళ స్టోరీస్లో ప్రమోట్ చేసినప్పుడు ఐ గాట్ సమ్ బిజినెస్ ఆర్డర్స్ ఫ్రమ్ those people who are interested in artworks. సో నేను వాళ్ళకు తగిన ఆర్ట్ని కస్టమైజ్ చేసి ఫ్యూ ఆర్ట్స్ నేను పంపిస్తే దాని ద్వారా నేను మనీ ఎర్న్ చేయడం స్టార్ట్ చేశాను. అండ్ ఐఎమ్ రియలీ ప్రౌడ్, ఐ గాట్ ఆర్డర్స్ ఫ్రమ్ బెంగళూరు, విజయవాడ, హైదరాబాద్, ఈవెన్ ఫ్రమ్ ఢిల్లీ ఆల్సో. అండ్ ఐఎమ్ డూయింగ్ ఇట్, నాకు ఎక్కడ ఎవ్వరి సపోర్ట్ లేదు, నేను ఒక్కదాన్ని చేసుకుంటా ఉన్నాను. అది కూడా నా అంతా నేను నేర్చుకున్న దాంతో. నాకు ఎవరు చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి నన్ను ఎవరు ఆర్ట్ క్లాసెస్కి పంపించలేదు, మా స్కూల్లో డ్రాయింగ్ టీచర్ కూడా లేదు. సో నా ఓన్గా నేను నేర్చుకొని నా ఓన్గా నేను ఆర్ట్స్ చేసుకొని దాంతో మనీ ఎర్న్ చేసుకోవడం ఇట్స్ రియలీ అ ప్రౌడ్ మూమెంట్. మేబీ నా ఫీజు కట్టేంత ఉండకపోవచ్చు కానీ నా పాకెట్ మనీకి అయితే అది సరిపోతుంది. అండ్ వన్ మోర్ థింగ్ ఐడ్ లైక్ టు షేర్, నా ఆర్ట్ని నేను నాతో ఆపలేదు. నాలాగే ఎవరన్నా ఆర్ట్ అంటే ఇంట్రెస్ట్ ఉండి వాళ్ళకి సరైన రిసోర్సెస్ లేని వాళ్ళకి ఆన్లైన్ క్లాసెస్ తీసుకొని అరౌండ్ 10 స్టూడెంట్స్కి నేను ఫ్రీగా ఆర్ట్స్ నేర్పించాను, మండలా ఆర్ట్స్. అండ్ మన కాలేజ్లో జరిగిన సెషన్స్లో కూడా నేను నా ఆర్ట్స్ పబ్లిష్ చేశాను. అండ్ ఐఎమ్ గ్లాడ్ దట్ సమ్ ఆఫ్ మై జూనియర్స్ వాళ్ళు వచ్చి అడిగి ఆ టెక్నిక్స్ నేర్చుకొని ఆ మెలకువలు నేర్చుకొని నౌ దే ఆర్ ఆల్సో డూయింగ్ గుడ్ అట్ దేర్ ఆర్ట్ వర్క్స్. రమేష్ అని వన్ ఆఫ్ మై సబ్ జూనియర్ ఇస్ దేర్, హీ ఈజ్ ఆల్సో వెరీ గుడ్ అట్ మండలా ఆర్ట్. తను నా దగ్గర వచ్చి అప్రోచ్ అవ్వడం. అండ్ నాట్ ఓన్లీ మన కాలేజే కాకుండా బయట సోషల్ మీడియా ప్లాట్ఫామ్స్లో కూడా అరౌండ్ ఒక 10 మెంబర్స్ స్టూడెంట్స్కి నేను వీక్లీ బేసిస్ పైన ఫ్రీగా ఆన్లైన్ క్లాసెస్ తీసుకొని ఆర్ట్స్ నేర్పించాను. అండ్ వాళ్ళ ఆర్ట్స్ నాకు పంపిస్తున్నప్పుడు ఒక టీచర్ వాళ్ళ పిల్లలు మంచిగా మార్క్స్ తెచ్చుకున్నారని చూపిస్తే వాళ్ళు ఎంత హ్యాపీ అవుతారో, నేను అంతకన్నా ఎక్కువ చాలా చాలా హ్యాపీ అయ్యాను. అండ్ ఐ వుడ్ లైక్ టు షేర్ వన్ మోర్ థింగ్. లాక్డౌన్లో ఉన్నప్పుడు ఇట్లా ఆర్ట్స్ వేసుకుంటే మా డాడీ ఒక మాట అన్నారు, నీ బతుకు ఇంతే, గోడల పైన బొమ్మలు వేసుకుంటే సరిపోతావు, నీకు చదువు రాకపోతే అని అన్నారు. నౌ దట్ ఆర్ట్ ఈస్ మేకింగ్ మనీ ఫర్ మీ అండ్ మై డాడ్ ఈస్ వెరీ ప్రౌడ్ ఆఫ్ మై ఆర్ట్స్. ఇప్పుడు ఆయన నా ఆర్ట్స్ ఏదైనా పంపిస్తే వాళ్ళ కొలీగ్స్ అందరికీ పిలిచి మరి నా కూతురు వేసింది అని చెప్పేసి ప్రౌడ్గా చూపించుకుంటారు. ఒక కూతురుగా నేను సక్సెస్ అయ్యాను బికాస్ ఆఫ్ మై ఆర్ట్స్. అండ్ ఆల్సో మన దగ్గర పూతరేకులు రీసెల్లింగ్ తక్కువ ఉంది కాబట్టి ఆత్రేయపురం నుంచి ఫ్రెష్గా చేసిన పూతరేకులు ఇక్కడ తీసుకొచ్చి రీసెల్లింగ్ స్టార్టప్ కూడా నేను చేశాను. బట్ ఇక్కడ అంత క్లిక్ అవ్వలేదు, బట్ ఉన్నన్ని రోజులు మాత్రం చాలా బాగా జరిగింది. అండ్ నాకున్న స్టూడెంట్స్కి నేను ఒక విషయం ఏం చెప్పాలనుకుంటున్నాను అంటే, ఏదో ఒక టాలెంట్ ఉండాలి, లేకపోతే మీ టాలెంట్ ఏంటి, మీ స్కిల్ ఏంటి తెలుసుకోవడానికి ప్రయత్నించండి. దాన్ని ఇంకా ఇంకా ఇంప్రూవ్ చేసుకొని దాన్ని మీకు మీతో పాటు ఇంకో నలుగురికి ఉపయోగపడేలా చేసుకోండి. లేకపోతే మనం ఉండి కూడా వేస్ట్ అని నా అభిప్రాయం. అండ్ థ్యాంక్ యూ ఎవ్రీవన్.
Miss K. Uzma Kausar. Now I request Shivakiran sir to present the appreciation letter to the participants.
Good morning, respected teachers. Good morning, respected students. Myself, Uzma Kausar. I'm a PharmD intern pursuing internship in RDT Batalpalli Hospital, and I am a reseller and a social media platform reseller. I'm a reseller. So how I started all this and all is during lockdown we have very much financial distress where we do not go outside and buy all the things which we need essentially, like clothes, jewelry and all, everything whatnot. So at that time I have an idea that why I can't start my business in online. So I started my business through Instagram, Facebook and WhatsApp statuses. So initially I started my business through promoting in WhatsApp, so that my friends can order through WhatsApp because they'll be having some belief in me that I send the good products. So I've researched many social media platforms where are the manufacturers and who are the people who can trust me and sell the products for me. And we also have the shop near Raghuvira Towers. So I have an idea, why don't I promote my own shop, and I also promote my social media promote my online business in social media platform. So after many days I have got the orders from college itself. Faculty, Ishwar sir also, we got orders from Sudhir sir, from many faculty I got orders, and yesterday itself my HOD sir came to me and told that your ma'am is feeling very happy through the jewelry and sarees. So by giving such good reviews, I'll get more enthusiastic to share my business and to share my own products to my own colleagues, students and all. So I have my Instagram page as BK Trendy Collections. If you want, you can check and you can come as a reseller to me because I'm dealing with many manufacturers, so you can get the best price. Thank you for giving this opportunity.
Mr. E. Bhargav, Assistant. Mr. D. Vishweshwar Reddy, B Pharmacy, Adia, Raipur. Mrs. V. Lakshmi Prasanna, Assistant Professor, Department of Pharmacology, Raipur. guest of honor and today's chief guest for sparing their valuable time with us and for accepting our request to make today's program grand success, sir. But sir, thank you. Now, we will thank you. Now, I would like to felicitate Dr. Shivakiran sir, guest of honor. I request Principal sir to felicitate Shivakiran sir. Namaste, please join. Now I request Professor K. Nagabhushan Raju sir, today's chief guest, to receive our felicitation. Thanks a lot for gracing this occasion, sir. Thank you so much.
I have a small announcement. Who will promise me that you will complete 60 episodes after 60 days? Please. Yeah, so you have all these three addresses, right? You are the two leaders. You will have one more, good, fourth. You will have special privileges at Atal Incubation Center, Sri Krishnadevaraya University. You will have a card of a visa to visit us any place, a free visa. Yeah, otherwise the others have to pay. So all the four, we'll meet again after 60 days. Take your own story, like whether it is Mahabharata, Ramayana, any take story, Panchatantra, Satra Wedding. Make a, even it is audio, don't worry, right? 1 minute or 2 minute story. Have your own words. Listen to some story and make your own story. Is it clear? No, not yet clear, right? I'll explain you, right? You know, if you want to make a Mahabharata story, where it starts? Say Bhishma. Okay. Say who is Bhishma? How Bhishma was named. That is the title of the story. And you can narrate for 2 minutes that who is Bhishma, how he was born, and how he got that name. That is story 1. Just for 2 minutes. In your own words. Similarly, you can take example of other Yadranapura. Number 2, second day. Day number 2, second day story. What is Bhishma Pratigna? Right? Narrate for 2 minutes. What is this Bhishma Pratigna? Right? Story number 3, day 4, day 5. How Pandavas are born, how Kauravas are born, how Kunti was born, how Pandavas were, all this entire thing. You can make it into 60 episodes. Don't go beyond that, don't go make less than it. That's the challenge. Right? And each should not exceed 2 minutes. Get the point? So in 120 minutes, you will be making an epic story on your own, in your own words. That's the deal. Okay, clear? And until that time, I think madam, she will be your local mentor, right? If you have any, if you need any guidance, need any assistance, you can reach out to me through madam. Right? But we will meet again and I will present 4 shawls to 4 of you on that day. Special appreciation on that. Thank you. ఇప్పుడు స్టోరీ టెల్లర్లలో which is the best story from a student? Art and online shopping. వాళ్ళిద్దరిలో ఎవరు ఒకరు? Right, both are equally, then both of you. Now, shawl, now momentum. Please repeat it. Now it is mine. I present it to them. Yeah. So, ఎవరికి షాల్ కావాలి, ఎవరికి మొమెంటో కావాలి? Come here. No. Thank you. So, the college principal ద్వారా ఇద్దరిని ఫెలిసిటేట్ చేయండి. They both will share. Yeah. You are starting your partnership now itself. Congratulations, you have a long way to go. Right? Thank you.
Hello friends. So, on the occasion of World Enterprises Day, we have successfully conducted today's event, that is book release, as one of the program of this celebration week. And I, on behalf of RIPER management and principal and administrative officer of the RIPER, I would like to thank Professor K. Nagabhushan Raju Garu, founder of Atal Incubation Center, for gracing this occasion. And I would also like to invite I would like to thank Dr. Shivakiran sir for gracing this occasion, CEO of Atal Incubation Center. Thank you, sir. Definitely our students will understand these things what you have said, and thanks for giving the opportunity to visit your incubation center, sir. We will plan for the next month and definitely we will visit, sir. Thank you.